Hi, everyone. Would you ever purposefully hurt someone that you love? Now, I'm not necessarily talking about physical hurt, and I'm definitely not talking about abuse. But have you ever found yourself in a position in which to love someone meant that it was going to hurt them? When your child comes to you with a sliver, there's a pretty good chance it's going to hurt to get that sliver out. When your brother or sister or your good friend comes to you to get your opinion on something that's really important, your answer to them in honesty might honestly hurt them. When we talk about loving someone, we recoil to ever think that we would hurt somebody that we love. But when we really think about it, we understand that there may be times when loving someone might mean hurting them, at least for a time. Perhaps you feel like God is hurting you. Maybe God has brought some grief into your heart and into your life, and it hurts. Has He stopped loving you? Has He forgotten about you? Does He have something against you? Sometimes it feels like it, doesn't it? What if He's removing a splinter from your life? What if He's confronting you with something that you don't want to hear? Does that mean that He doesn't love you? Or does it mean that He does love you? Is it possible that God is willing to bring grief and hurt into your life because He loves you? As much as we might struggle with this at times, we can admit that God does love us. Just look at the love that He gave to us in His Son, Jesus Christ. And we can even admit that God might love us enough to bring hurt and grief into our lives for a time because it's for our good. We can admit that because God's love is an unfailing love. It's perfect. And in the end, we know that He will have compassion. Listen to God's word from Lamentations chapter 3, verses 32 and 33. Though He brings grief, He will show compassion. So great is His unfailing love. For He does not willingly bring affliction or grief to anyone. This is God's word.